Lecture 104. Lecture 104 on what to do as a housewife, on how to build yourself as a housewife, so that when we, Snatchers Association, come around to snatch your husband, you will have no regret. You will not come and be running helter-skelter. You will not come and be having scoring. Nothing will just be bothering you. You will just be living your baby girl lifestyle when we don't finally snatch your husband. Because there are certain things you have to do as a woman so that we, when we snatch, we go know say na principalities and powers. Now when we snatch, we know snatch better thing. Then when we snatch, now we go dey get headache. She gonna want for no reason. Because we don't snatch nonsense. We don't snatch principalities and powers. We don't snatch rulers of darkness in high places. Now we be saying that we snatch. Now we go come the wrong helter skelter. Now we go come they look for people's validation. Now we go come to try to prove to people that yes, we snatch something. Meanwhile, we know say we don't snatch anything. You understand? So there are certain things you have to do as a woman so that when we snatch your husband, you will not be stranded. You will not be stranded in any way. You understand? But meanwhile, before I go further with what I'm about to teach you people on this lecture 104, how many of you have paid your school fees? How many of you have paid your school fees? Elizabeth, if I talk of this school fees, you're going to look me like say, make I flog you. Elizabeth, you're fond of not paying your school fees. How many of you have paid your school fees? You people will not pay your school fees. You come here and be looking at me like television. Am I TV? Elizabeth, pay your school fees so that you lecture in peace with me. Then for those of you who have not paid, who are not habitual late payers of school fees, pay your school fees so that we lecture this in peace. And for those of you who did not attend class, when we did lecture 101, 102, and 103, go to Amana TV and copy your notes. Then if you have any question, drop it on the comment section. When I finish, I'll come there and attend to you. Lecture 105 will be on live streaming. That is where we do lecture 105. So that those of you who have questions will come to lecture 105 and ask your question. You understand me? No, they give me headache. I not be the first lecturer where the lecture person. Elizabeth, change your lifestyle. That is it. So, as I was saying before this, Elizabeth interrupted me rudely. If you want to, as a woman, as a married woman, as a wife, if you want a situation where if we husband snatchers association, snatch your husband, you will not get regret, you will not have problem. There are things you have to do so that when we snatch, you will not come and be running helter-skelter. You will not come and have regrets. Number one thing you should do as a woman, so that you will be that woman that everybody will be proud of. You know we have a role model already. She has proven beyond every reasonable doubt that she is a home builder, that she's a peaceful woman. And she's a beautiful woman at that. She's a workaholic. She's doing everything. She did everything. Because of that, nobody can hold her responsible for the failure of her marriage. Are you getting me? So you, a woman that is listening to me now, especially you, Elizabeth, when they're listening to me, you know they go, they look me, you know they hear anything. Eliza, you are number one. I want to use that as an instance. Before you, one thing you should do, you should know, you should do in your home, in your marriage, so that you will not have regret in future. If anything happens, because so many things are bound to happen, so that when they happen, you have nothing to regret. As a woman, build yourself. Build yourself. Be a business. Build yourself in all ramifications. If it is by going to school, go to school. If it is by doing business, do business. If you need to do anything to build yourself, build yourself. If it means working alongside with your husband, do it. If your husband is into business, know the kind of business your husband is doing, so that both of you will know about the business. Most of you will just stay at home and be waiting for the man. The man go wrong, go helter-skelter, bring something for you. You will not come and be eating and be doing madam housewife. Who madam housewife pay? Madam housewife will not pay you if we snatch your husband, though. Madam housewife will not pay you. Because we are on the streets. Anything can happen. You know, say your husband feel sneak outside and we go catch him. And you don't even know the kind of person will go catch your husband. The person will catch your husband will be the one who won't hold and tight till infinity. So be a hardworking woman. Build yourself in all ramifications. Surround yourself with things that will help you in future so that you will not have regrets when we, husband snatchers association, we come and snatch your husband. Are you getting me? That is number one. Then number two, make sure you are not depriving your husband his conjugal rights. It is very important. Anytime your husband comes home, If he needs you to knock, give him knock. Settle him. So that when you don't settle your husband, give a knock very, very well. If he decides to sneak out, it is his headache. Even if we snatch him, he will still be missing your knack because he don't say you they give a knack. But if you're not giving him knack, he'll go and tell people, my wife is starving me of my conjugal rights. My wife is doing this and that. Then they will start blaming you. But you and I know that this one that happened now, they can't blame her because she covered all her track. She did everything, so no one can blame her. The husband cannot even hold anything. Say, this is why I did what I did. Because the woman know her onion. She built herself and she planned herself very well. She took care of the husband. The husband cannot come out openly and say, it's because you are depriving me of this or because you are depriving me of that. That is why I did what I did. If your husband need knock him front and back. Don't be merciful. Don't have mercy on him when you want to knock him. Even if you say you don't want, call him and call his attention to it. Are you getting me? That is it. Then number three, make sure that you are Proverb 31 wife, a virtuous woman. A virtuous woman that should be every other person's role model. You understand me? So that when the man stupidly went out to go and do his olosho outside, you are okay. You are of a standard. You understand? So that you'll be flying your private jets peacefully. Whether the man give you or he not give you, you are equal to the tax. You are doing everything. You have what it takes to take care of yourself, whether the man is involved or not. So that now we decide that we go smash. We'll be the one to be running helter-skelter all over. We'll be having score. Our head will go one burst. Now we go on the open eye for everybody. Then the wife will just be calm and be watching the whole scenario. Peacefully, she'll be having her peaceful sleep because she already built herself. She has nothing to regret. So those of you that don't used to attend class, make sure you share this thing. You get some of them where we say they know they come class. Share this video, make all of them they watch them. Those ones where are very stubborn, they know they hear. Unless they share something, give them. At that time, you don't say to share something, you know they come out anything from somebody. Share it and drop comment. Tell them to make sure they follow this page so that they will be learning more. You understand me? So share it and make sure that they are following this particular page so they will be learning more. This is lecture 104. Make sure you give your husband knack. Don't deprive him of knack. And make sure you build yourself as a woman so that when we come snatch your husband, you will not be stranded. What did I say? I know say you no go repeat am, Elizabeth. Your matter don't tire me from this class. Your matter don't Elizabeth, what did I say? Make sure you don't deprive your husband his conjugal rights. Did I say what? And make sure you build yourself as a woman in all ramifications so that you will not be stranded. What did I say? Make sure you are doing something tangible for yourself. You are doing business. Don't just be a sit-at-home mother. Don't just be a housewife. Unless the husband insists that you must be a housewife. But if the husband does not insist, be doing something. Don't always be the one that will always be collecting. Give me, but you cannot build anything for yourself. Help your husband build himself. Help your husband build anything. So that when the time comes, you will be perfect. Nobody will blame you. But in whatever you are building, make sure your name is in anything they will build. Because of anger courts, make you no condemn stranded. There's one daughter in my lecture hall that said, even if she say this matter that is flying all over social media has taught her a lesson, if she buy pencil, say she go write her, she'll buy that pencil in her name. You know? So this girl told you because so in all ramifications, but still be lovable wife, still respect your man. You know, respect your man and still be a good woman. You know what I mean? They don't go let me. Some people that like to interrupt me, they don't send them enemy of progress. I they lecture them, then they call me on phone. Elizabeth, now they call me. I know. Elizabeth talking on the phone. Elizabeth looking like you. Hi. Anyway, your lecture 105 will be on live streaming. That is where we will gather for lecture 105. I hope you heard me right. Because tomorrow night you go and forget yourself. You not attend the lecture. That time I will show you the stuff I made up. So please, that is all for now. You all should wait for lecture 105. That one will be on live stream. Or it depends on as the spirit leads, Sha. I will not let you guys know. I'll post it on Anamarane TV so that you know when we're having our lecture 105. Thank you and remain blessed. I still remain your lecturer, Amarane TV. Day one.